This is the briefing from Transport Topics for January 29th. I'm Esmeralda Leon. Discover the full potential of your fleet with IQ Cruise. This isn't just cruise control, it's seamless integration, up to 9% fuel savings, and real-time insights. Easy for drivers to adopt, proven to perform. Drive smarter, drive IQ Cruise. The trucking sector is increasingly harnessing artificial intelligence to tackle one of its most critical challenges, fleet safety. Samsara's Johan Land joins TT Managing Editor Seth Clevenger to share how fleets are implementing AI-powered solutions to revolutionize their safety programs. Discover more about the tools and strategies making highways safer today. Catch the latest Road Signs podcast at ttn.ws/episode 184. Now let's dive into the day's top stories. Production at Volvo Trucks North America and Mack Trucks assembly plants is set to pause for an unspecified number of isolated weeks in the first quarter of 2026 due to weak demand in the U.S. and Canada, parent company Volvo Group's top executive said yesterday. However, the truck manufacturer is increasingly optimistic about the prospects for North American demand growth as 2026 progresses, lifting its full-year industry-wide sales expectations by 15,000 trucks, or 6%, CEO Martin Lundstedt said during Volvo Group's fourth quarter 2025 earnings call. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration's temporary waiver on limits for operating certain vehicles will remain in effect through February 6th. The waiver, which covers 40 states, was issued January 23rd, ahead of the massive snow and ice storm. FMCSA's waiver suspends hours of service rules for vehicle operators tasked with emergency relief. The agency indicated it would continue to evaluate weather conditions, and an extension of the HOS waiver is possible. The federal crackdown on non-compliant carriers and driver training schools is helping to rebalance supply and demand in the trucking industry, according to the CEO of the largest truckload carrier. Adam Miller of Knight-Swift Transportation Holdings applauded the work by the Department of Transportation and the FMCSA to, quote, clean up some of the unsafe capacity in our industry, end quote. In addition to the safety implications, he said this push to remove, quote, bad actors, end quote, also is chipping away at excess freight hauling capacity, which has depressed rates and contributed to a recession in trucking that has endured for more than 3 years. That's it for today. Remember, for all the latest trucking and transportation news, go to the experts at ttnews.com.
Spoken Layer.